Namaste everyone, I'm going to do a video today about energy vampires. And if you've ever dealt with an energy vampire, you know what I'm talking about. And it's those people that are constantly complaining about something, or they make you talk twice, okay? Or they're very negative. Then they don't really have to show any negativity. Sometimes being around their presence really brings down your vibe. And even sleeping next to them also brings down your vibe. And you would never be aware of this, okay? Sleeping next to a person, your chi they could breathe in your chi, okay? And this happens to me all the time because I sleep next to my mom sometimes on the weekends. And my chi, I noticed that in the morning, sometimes my chi is really high, and then some mornings I wake up really low. And when I wake up low, she wakes up super high. And sometimes when I wake up super high and full of energy, she's low. So someone is sucking someone's energy out, okay? Either I'm doing it to her or she's doing it to me. Now, I don't know how this breathing process works. I'm getting into it, but I know that it's a technique for breathing that monks use, okay? And I've noticed this. It's just undeniable. It's just so obvious, okay? If you really pay attention to how you feel in the mornings when you have someone next to you sleeping, you could actually see how their mood is and how your mood is, and how it's opposite usually. Or sometimes if it's balanced, you're not too happy or you're not too down, or they're not too happy or too down. But if one of you wakes up really excited and the other one wakes up super drained, or the other way around, then you know what happened, okay? The energy exchange that night of the chi was imbalanced, okay? One of them took more than the other. Now, the people that are purposely energy vampires, and my grandfather is one of them, when you talk to them about something, they pretend that they can't hear you, okay? And so you could repeat yourself multiple times, and they could hear you, but they're just pretending, so you could exert that energy towards them and they suck it in, okay? And they have so much vitality, and then on the other hand, you're just totally drained. And this also happens with people that are always complaining about something, always, oh my God, this person broke my heart, what should I do? And you always told them, leave that person alone. Don't go back to that person because that person's just draining you. And they keep going to that person, and then when something happens, they go to you, and you're just like a sponge. You start to suck in all this energy. That's just, detrimental to your chi. So my best advice to you people that have this problem with energy vampires is make it a habit every night to at least meditate before going to sleep 20 minutes. I do this every night, where you could check your chakras, okay, and see how they're doing, and do affirmations. And I'm going to do a video about this because this is so cool and it's so important that you have to keep yourself centered every night. It has to be your priority. And in this meditation session that you do every night, you have to seal yourself with a bubble of light, okay? Or the way you do it, but the way I do it is that I call upon all of my angels, okay? And I seal the area that I'm sleeping in, with white light. And I seal it with the archangels, and I also visually body search, and I also do a breathing technique that fills in the bubble, okay, with a lot of energy to push it out, okay? Anything that's trying to suck me in, I do it, okay? And I have to. And if I forget one night or two nights to do this, I start to feel, drained, and, I have energy leakage, I have energy leakage throughout my body. My aura is leaking, and I start to feel lack of energy, lack of motivation. I don't want to do anything, and that is because my aura is leaking. I forgot to do that at night, of filling up my aura and setting protections in every direction, okay? And that's when you're getting attacked. Also doing this, it also helps you to distinguish who's the energy vampire, Be more aware of who's the energy vampire, definitely. When you talk to someone, you'll know when to repeat yourself and when to stay quiet, okay? Because people do it, people do this, okay? I'm telling you, my grandfather does it all the time. He's feeding off of me all the time. Sometimes I get very drained, until I noticed, and then he can't feed off of me. He feeds on other victims. He feeds on energy. And these people, you usually never see them eating because they're feeding off. Energy doesn't have to be transmitted through food, okay? It could be transmitted through light, through photosynthesis. It could be transmitted through smell too. I smell things to lift me up. Music is definitely a lifter, okay? You put some epic music and you're ready to go. So don't think that energy is all about food. People feed off of other people, okay? That's another level of vampirism. But I'm just saying is that that's one of the most important protections that you can put on yourself, okay, which is the, you know, the energy bubble at night. Also, if someone's trying to do, you know, and someone's trying to send you something ill towards you, it'll just reflect back to that person. And the more layers of bubbles you put, the more the shield is, okay? The more you take time to put this energy bubble around you, which I take 20 minutes, and that's a lot of time. For the 24 hours, it lasts 24 hours. You will be able to reflect anything negative. You'll be so strong. This has helped me so much ever since I read a book about this. And I've, you know, barely have any energy leakage, okay? And if I do, I'm very aware of it, okay? And I replenish it real quick, okay? So I hope this video has helped you, and namaste.